Hey guys, today we're back in the garden and we're going to be weeding between the rows and harvesting some vegetables. So here we are at the macaroon mix gladiolas, and oh my gosh, this has to be my absolute favorite color now for gladiola. It's like a really beautiful lilac. I love this mix. If I ever see this mix at Walmart again, I'm totally getting it. And look at this really beautiful lavender purple. That is so stunning. I love it. Plants are really starting to produce in the garden finally. It feels like we waited forever to see some fruit on these plants. So we'll be harvesting just a few things today, not too much, because we want to wait for these to reach their maximum size. I'm having Garrett till up this area because I'm going to be planting some more gladiolas around the pond over here. The ducks are getting really big now. They're going to the pond daily now and spending most of the day on the pond, which is really nice. We like seeing them out there. These are our middle-aged ducks. We actually have some younger ones in this and some older ones in this, but they don't go to the pond really. We are adding some more trellising line to the tomatoes because they're starting to put off fruit and getting really heavy. You Hufflepuffing over there?
Yeah.
Old man?
It's hard and hot. I didn't think it was going to be summer already.
Come on, Wimpy Wimperson. Stop it. This is our little trick for keeping the weeds at bay between our rows. We just set the tiller to 1 to 2 inches deep and we till in the aisleways, and that takes up all the sprouts and any plants that are coming up that we don't want there.
You think I can do it?
Yes,
Alright.
but I still think you're gonna fall. Wow. Time to pick some ripe tomatoes, and I accidentally cut off a green tomato right here. I was so sad. Oh, no, I didn't mean to cut that. There won't be any snakes in here. Most of the tomatoes in this patch are, I believe, celebrity tomatoes, and then I think there's some San Marzano tomatoes in here also. And they're about a medium-sized tomato, but they're just a really great tomato for salsas or slicing, anything like that. And they don't get too big, they kind of stay just a medium size.
I'll take it.
I don't typically grow the tomatoes that get really huge because I just like the medium size or smaller, like cherry tomatoes. But I do have a few heirloom varieties, I think some Mr. Stripey and Brandywine. These are the yellow pear tomatoes, and they're a cherry type tomato that I grow every single year. It's one of our favorite tomatoes to use in salsas and papaya salad and a lot of other Asian dishes, and I've actually been picking from this already, so this isn't the first time I've picked from these plants. But right now there's a pretty good yield, and these plants will produce all summer long, even in really high heat, so that's another reason why I really like them. The flavor of the yellow pear is fairly mild, but more of a fruity flavor, which is what I really like. And I normally also grow sun gold tomatoes, but I messed up last year. I didn't seed save, and then I couldn't find any this year. and I've been growing those for the last 4 years or so. So I'm really sad about that, but I'm hoping some of the volunteers that came up in the market garden are sun gold, so I could seed save from those. But that's another variety that's really great for salsas and just snacking.
That one's got yucky. Give it back to the plant. Damn, that one too.
These are yellow cayenne peppers, and yes, I need to weed this bed so badly. I neglect this area. But this is my first year growing yellow cayenne, so I'm really curious to see what the flavor is like. These are King Arthur bell peppers, and I don't think I grew these last year. I usually grow California Wonder. These are Ichiban eggplants, and they're one of our favorite eggplants to grow. And they're just really prolific. I've already harvested from this plant a couple of times, and it just keeps putting off so much fruit. I like this variety because it does continue to fruit all summer long, even in the high heat of summer, and it doesn't have any issues. This is Louisiana green eggplant, and I've never grown it before, so we'll see if we like it. It's time to harvest some onions, and these are the 1015 Texas Super Sweet onions. I also planted the Texas Early White onions, but I don't think any of those made it because remember, this area had flooded a bunch of times over and over again, and those really did not like it. I'm surprised that the 1015s did all right. Also, the red burgundy also did not like the wet soil. So that's something to keep in mind if you're in a really wet area, is that those two varieties could not hang. However, the super sweet, the 1015 super sweet did really well for us, even though it was really wet here. So, it's kind of a lame year for the early whites and the red burgundy onions, which is sad, but we did get a few, and I'm not harvesting all of them because there's some that are still growing. I only harvest the ones that have started to lay over.
Now I gotta lay all this out. Right guys, there is our humble little harvest for today. I'm pretty happy about it. I'm just glad to finally get some ripe tomatoes. I actually picked some tomatoes the other day, but Beckham has been waiting all season for them, so he ate them up before I could get a shot of them. But yeah, we should be steadily getting some tomatoes every week now. Not bad, right? We're excited. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. We try to post a video every single day, and we'll see you tomorrow. So good. Hey.
I think I like you. Oh.
So, this whole area was covered in grass, and this chicken's been missing, and it's because she had a clutch in here that she's been sitting on, and Garrett almost ran her over with the lawnmower. He didn't know she was in there. It's like the perfect little nesting spot. So, we've got to move her into the barn so she can hatch this clutch, because who knows how long she's been sitting on it. Pretty mamas. Goodness.